Greetings everybody, this is Rusty Dog and welcome to my Friday live stream. And yes, again we are back with the cutter. The developing cutter. I've still got a few bits to go on it. Okay, so yeah, happy May the 4th everybody, and May the 4th be with you. Hi Kathina, nice to see you. So I started a little bit late today because it's been a busy day, and yeah, I only just got back in time to do this one. So what's been going on? Well, I was going to do the entire cutter development over live stream, but and through videos, so you would see everything, but unfortunately I had a technical difficulty this week. Well, let's call it a technical difficulty. What happened was I did all of the engineering on the frag cannons, which, if you know, my ship's got a beam laser and the rest are all frags, and I engineered them and I recorded. Well, let's just say I intended to record all of it, and I did do with OBS. It has a start recording and a stop recording button, and everything went smoothly on my end, and I recorded the video in about 6 or 7 segments. And then what happened was I didn't have any hard disk space. I didn't realize it, and neither did OBS. OBS had no clue. So every time it was recording a video, quite happily, it was telling me it was only recording videos of 1K, so I lost it all. So I am now heading towards Danforth project in the Yoru system, which is where the last engineer was, which I think is the dweller that we came to, and I'm going to show you what's been done, and then we can go and test them, go and test these weapons. I haven't engineered the beam laser yet. I'm not sure I've got the materials for it, but if I have, we can do that today. I will have to check. Right, let's have a look on the chat. Commander Kincaid, hello. Hi Mark, how you doing, man? Nice to see you around. Tangent Revolution, what's up? Yeah, pretty much just explained that now, so we're just on our way to check these weapons out, which, well, you'll see. Let's have a look. The reason I'm sticking with the cutter at the moment and not doing any other content is because I'm not at the moment having a lot of time during the week with the game like I used to do when I was in Gibraltar, so it's difficult to prepare different content at the moment, but it will normalize itself in time. But at the moment I just need to stick with this cutter and get it done. I've been waiting to do it for a while anyway. Oh yeah, my frags are all done and dusted. The beam laser, I think we're going for, if I remember rightly, efficient beams with, I don't know what experimentals we were going to put on, but we can have a look. Hey Elite B, how you doing? I tell you what, I was in this system and I was hoping that I would be able to test the weapons in this system without having to jump somewhere else and have a look around. And there's a few ringed planets here, so I thought I might have a chance. And it turned out there was a hazardous res site in Yoru 14. Problem is, Yoru 14's about 2,000 light seconds away from here. It's even further away from the engineer's place. But hey, it is what it is, and this is what we have. So just going to drop down here just to have a look in the outfitting, and you can see what's changed since last week. So it turned out I was able to engineer all of the weapons without having to source any from USSs or any such thing. I did it all with fiddling of the material traders and stuff like that. So I've sacrificed a few decent materials to get what I wanted, but at least it meant I was able to complete all the frag weapons, which I believe there's 6 of them. Yeah, I think there's 6 frag weapons on there. So you'll see what I've done. I'm sure Kathina's going to point out a mistake I've made somewhere, but we'll see. They've all got, I believe they're all engineered and they've all got experimentals on them. I bring this ship in so cautiously now because it's such a heavy bloody thing. Okay. How close are you with finishing building? Very close, actually. In terms of getting things to do, it's a very short list. Problem is getting the materials to complete that short list. I have to do the beam laser. In fact, let's take a quick look in here. I have to engineer the beam laser. I might be able to do that today, I'm not sure. And then I've got to do the shield boosters. That's going to be the nightmare, getting all the materials for the shield boosters. I think we have 6 of those. So yeah, the beam laser, the shield boosters, the bulkheads, and is that it? I think I was gonna lighten this if that's a possibility. I'm not sure if there's a lightweight on that. I'm not sure whether that even exists. Power plant is all done. We are overpowered. You can see at the bottom there, 109%. So we are using power management to get around that. Yeah, beam laser and shield boosters, along with the bulkheads. Apart from that, everything's, I think, pretty much done. Let's take a look here. Okay, well, let's do all of this. I did get I'll restock everything. And let's have a look in here. 96, wow. And repair that beautiful paintwork. I was really angry that those videos didn't work out because, yeah, it would have been a nice video to see everything at the engineers, and rather than seeing it here like this, because it's not, I don't know, it's not as intuitive looking at it from here, but we'll see. Alrighty then, so here we are. So hard points, and as you can see, all done except for this guy, which I'll try and do today if I've got the materials or I can get them quickly. We'll do that. So starting with the 2 big ones, let's do those first. So if we look in there, we can see the modification is double shot with a screening shell. So this is modified firing and targeting mechanism, decreasing reload times and increasing effectiveness against munitions. And let's have a look, where is it? Oh, it doesn't give me the figures on here, but each frag cannon is giving me 180 ammo, except for one, because I used an experimental which drops the amount of ammo, unfortunately. So yeah, 180. So there you go, double shot screening shell on that one, and if I'm not mistaken, I think this is exactly the same. Double shot with screening shell. Those are the only 2 that are set up like that. Oh, but they are all double shot fragment cannons, by the way. So this is double shot with corrosive, and this is the one that's got the reduced ammo. So I've got a little bit less there, and I'll show you that in a second. Then we have on this one, we have double shot with incendiary. Okay, and on the next two mediums we have drag, which, as you can see here, disrupt engine exhaust flow on the target, temporarily preventing ENG power distribution from increasing thrust. I don't know whether that stops them boosting, but yeah, certainly meddles with their thrust, and this one I believe is exactly the same. Double shot with drag. So we got two drags, two screening shells, an incendiary and a corrosive. I'm hoping that's the case, Cathena, about the power. Yes, Brutarquin, that's the guy I had it like. Oh no, wait a minute. Brutarquin is the laser guy, right? He's not the guy that I've just been to. That was the dweller, I think. Let's have a look here. Give me a sec. So Brutarquin, yeah, that's where we got to go. If I've got the materials, I'll find out in a minute because I've got ED Engineer running. Where is the dweller? No, where? Who? I don't even know where I am. I'll know it when I see it. I think. Is it him? Yeah. This is where we were. This guy. This is the system we're in at the moment. So we did all the frag cannons with him. I've pinned the blueprint. Don't really need to now, but yeah, it's pinned anyway. So last week we did test the weapons before they were engineered, and now we've got them engineered. So if you can remember what they were like before, then you might get an idea of the difference between then and now. Let's have a look. Who engineers the beam lasers? Yeah, definitely Brutarquin. Dudette. Yeah, Bruce the laser guy. Yes. So okay, before we go out and have a look at these frags in action, let me just take a look at ED Engineer and see if I can do this. In fact, let me see if I can bring you guys in on this. Give me a second. Where's desktop? Desktop. Can't find it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you see, my YouTube chat is screwed up on the desktop version. Let me see if I can resize this because it's an absolute complete mess. Give me a second, guys, and then I'll bring my desktop version up. Okay, well, that looks about the right size. No, it's not. There we go. I don't know. You'll still be able to read it. Something happened with the chat screen. I don't know what the hell it was, but it messed up. But it's only temporary. Okay, so let's transition over. There we go. And I'm going to bring in ED Engineer. So we're looking at beam laser efficient. As you can see, I can't do grade 4. 5 I can only craft 2, which is not good enough. I'm going to need about 7 at least to get past grade 5, so I need more cadmium, and I think I need selenium. So selenium and cadmium is what I need, and I can do 50 1s, 27 2s, 12 3s, which is enough because it's only the one laser, selenium and cadmium, and then we can do it. So if I pick up 2 cadmiums on a planet surface, that's going to be enough to get me through, I would say. Pick up 3 just to be sure. And selenium, we just need a couple of those as well. So if we've got planets that have got decent amounts of selenium and cadmium, you guys know any offhand, I will nip over to Jameson, get into a different ship that's got an SRV, and we'll go out and get some. Or I could material trade it, but these these things, the cadmiums and the seleniums are higher grade, I think. Let's have a look. Where are we? So category 6. So where are we? So selenium is grade 4. You can see there, grade 4. And cadmium, I think, is the next one up at grade 3. So selenium's going to be a bit tricky to trade. It's not that we can't do it. I'm not sure what I can trade with on category 5. Oh, man. So it might be just easier just to get an SRV and go to a planet and do that. So yeah, if I don't mind going to get them, the selenium and the cadmium on a planet surface, if you guys don't mind hanging around while I do it, and then we'll go and engineer. What I don't know is on the experimental what's going to be required unless we visit Brew Tarquin. And is there a planet in Brew's system that may have selenium or cadmium in it? Anyway, where are we? Let's just wipe this back off. No, I don't even need to do that. I'll just switch it back to normal live stream mode. There we go. All right. So I've got, let's have a look. No, I don't have any of those. Right. Let's take a look at Brew. There he is. I just went straight past him. So he's in Mwang. So if we take a look at Mwang first, might as well have a check there before we go anywhere else. And take a look at the system map. And just have a look and see if we've got any data here. So we're after, oh, look at this. 2.5 of cadmium. Oh, nice. Excellent. Am I in the right? No, this is Sosolingati. How did he get there? Brutarquin, Wang. Sorry, guys. Oh, because I had that. Yes, I had that. I had that targeted from the last time I played. That's why. Let's have a look here. But I think we're going to be able to go into that place where I've just had up there, because that was great for cadmium. Ooh, and look at this. Cadmium and selenium on this planet. Now, cadmium's not 2.5, it's only 1.8 here, but hey, we can pick up both on the one planet in the same system as the engineer. Cadmium 1.7 there, 1.8 there. I think this is the place to be, right? We'll just stay there till we pick up, what, three of each, maybe 4. It shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Yeah, Mwang 2. But I want to go to Jameson first. Now, do you guys want me to show you the frag cannons in action now? Or would you prefer me to go and do the laser, get that done, and then we'll do the weapons test? Leave it up to you guys, whatever you think. The majority wins. You guys can be the directors of the stream. Like a warm hug on a cold day. It's like using a towel straight from the dryer. Yeah. Either way, I'm going to start launching. Let's wait. Okay, we've got one person wanting to wait there. You'll need the distributor power to keep your shield strong. Okay. Alright. That's it then. Let's do that. Let's do the weapon first. And close frag. Finish the engineering. Alright. So in that case then, guys, I will change plans and we will go to Jameson first. Because we need a ship that has an SRV. And then we'll go off to Mwang. So what I'll do is I'll pick up my Asp, I think, because or my Anaconda, because it has the largest jump range and the SRB, and oh bugger, and it's less jumps to and from the systems. And then we'll come back and pick this up and get on with it. I'm looking forward to it actually, because I think once we've got the efficient beam on there, I'm going to get away with less pips into weapons, I believe. And then I can have more pips into the shields, which is ideally what I'm after. If I can effectively fight with 2 pips in weapons, I'm going to be pretty happy about that. So, oh, I think oh no, we can't quite. It's just on the compass is just on the edge there. Oh, we can. Let's go. Yeah, I'll just gain a little bit of height while it's charging. There we go.
3, 2, 1.
Sirius Scepter, hi man. I think you were here last week as well, so good to see you back too. Yeah, beam lasers without the efficiency on them drain a lot, don't they? Hey Wasp, how you doing? Yes, player group is definitely going to be a thing, Wasp. I have full intentions to do that. Rusty Dog player group. Hopefully we'll get a few people on board and I'll get that set up. It'd be interesting to do. Oh yeah, I've already counted you in. I broken syntax. I tried running 6 beam 6, wow, with efficiency 3. So efficiency grade 3, right? Still quite warm under the collar. Wow, 6 beams. Jeez. What ship are you in? The cutter or the vet or Conda? I don't think anything else has got 6 hard points, has it? Probably. It's probably loads of ships with 6 hard points, and I've just made myself look stupid. No, 6 is a fair amount. Oh yeah, the Asp. The Asp has got 6. Not quite sure why your comment got hidden there, Kathina. But I'm just gonna show that up. There we go. Chieftain. Oh yeah, of course, Chieftain. Yeah, there is lots of ships with 6 hard points. I'm just being silly. Yeah, the Asper's got 6. I remember because at the beginning of my, well, not the beginning, but in the early days of my elite career, I owned an Asp Explorer for a long time. Did all my res runs in that, and I did a lot of my initial combat training in the Asp Explorer. I had 2 beams, I think, or 2 pulses with 4 multi-cannons on that build. I remember it. No engineering because it didn't exist then, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun in the Asp, especially when you were targeting deadly anacondas, which I think back then was a bit more difficult to take on than it is now. I don't know, I'm not quite sure, because don't forget there was no engineering back then, and so yeah, it did feel tricky. With engineered ships now, it doesn't really feel tricky. Now of course this ship is being built for PvP purposes, okay? So it's not really designed to jump into places like Hazres's and take on ship after ship after ship after ship, because if that was the design for this ship, I wouldn't have put prismatic shields on. It would have had biweaves, you know, There's no question it would have had bi-weaves. Let me just see what the star is here. Because the problem with the prismatics, as most of you might know, is when you drop the shields, when the shields break or when they're dropped down, they take an absolute age to come back. You're almost forced to go into supercruise in order to get them back quicker. It just takes forever. So if you allow your shields to go down in a Hazres or something, man, you've got to, I don't know, go back and land on a station or something to recoup your shields, because it just takes too long. But in a PvP environment where you might just be taking on another commander, that's a different scenario. Then prismatics kind of seem a bit more practical. But I don't think I could recommend prismatics in a PvE ship, because once your shields are down, if you're up against a guy with bi-weaves, I think he's going to beat you. A lot of different variables involved there, of course, but yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
He can get his shields back and you're still waiting. Of course there are shield cell banks, and I don't have any on board, because most of my internal slots are taken up with hull reinforcement packages, which that was my preference instead of shield cell banks. I'm not, how can I say it, I'm not opposed to having maybe one shield cell bank if I think it's, you know, justified, because it can mean the difference between winning and losing a battle, whether you can recoup your shields or not. Depends if you're one of these fight to the death pilots, or oh dear, my shields are down, time to run away. You know, it depends how you do your combat. I'm probably the one that runs away when the shields are down. But sometimes, depending on the mood that takes me, I might like to do fight to the death. Oh yeah, the Asp was my Rubigo run ship in the main as well, but I did also use the Cobra for that. But yeah, Rubigos in those days, yeah, the Asp was the best one. It was so good for that. The endless interdictions and losing all your missions with one scan. Yeah, them were the days, lad. Indeed they were. I loved it. You could try soloing the wing assassinations once you've done shield boosters. Yeah, I will. I'd like to try all those different scenarios. Reboot repair will give you, I think, half of your shields back, right? I think it's like 1.5 rings of shields. But I don't think in a PvP situation they're going to give you the chance to reboot and repair. I don't think so. So more practically in PvP, I think shield cell banks probably would be the way to go. I couldn't ask the enemy to hold on a second while I do a reboot. He's not going to do that. Yeah, depends on ship shields. Yeah, it does indeed. To buy an A-rated Anaconda, wow, that can vary a lot. It depends what you put on it beyond the core stuff. Well, what's an Anaconda? I don't know, because I don't pay the same prices as a lot of people. I get good discounts on my ships and my rebuy costs. What, I don't know, 400? Yeah, 400 million. On a cutter, you are a big target if you are, yeah. I I do use FA on though. I don't like it off. I'm pretty sure while I was doing that video this week, when I was engineering my weapons, I came up with another name for this ship, and I have completely forgotten what it was. So it looks like it's going to have to stay with the pom-pom name, which is just relating to a Laurel and Hardy song from one of their early movies. Oh, I do pitch with FA off and reverse thrust. Yeah, it's not, I might need to learn how to do it better, but I do it. I used to do it a lot with the Vulture. And I learned also to do it when I was taking on clippers and federal dropships and stuff like that, because they always go nose to nose and then they push forward. So you're better going into reverse for those ships, I think, when you're in combat with them. That's in PvE. Yeah, if you look back on some of my combat stuff recently, you should see me popping the reverse gear in a few times. And FA off, yeah, definitely required on this thing. So let's just tuck her away into the garage for now and get the Conda. Oh, look at this. I'm not overshooting, am I? No. I think I underdid it that time. Let me just pop that up. There we go. CMJ, how you doing? Yeah, billion. It really depends what you're going to do to the Conda after you've A-rated it. But it falls in a massive price difference. There's a huge thing, but you could A-rate a Conda for 400 million. Depends on your bulkheads as well. If you go with reactive or reflective, that's gonna, is it reflective or mirror, whatever it is, that's gonna cost you a lot. And also how you arrange your internals is gonna vary your cost quite big, quite big, quite big, yeah, quite bigly. Right, anyway. Let's switch to Annie, I think it is. No, I'm not going to bother to refuel that. Into the shipyard. And we need to come back. There she is. So we'll switch to her. Just for now. And we will target... Oh, wow. I'll wait till it's finished then, clearly. Let's try again. Okay, into the system map. Onto planet 2. I didn't want to go that far in, but hey, thanks. Alright then. Let's see how many jumps it takes us to get there. 4. Not bad. So this one has the big jump range, the SRV, everything. 65 light years. Yeah, I could squeeze more out of it, but I don't want to compromise what I have inside the ship, so I'll stick with 65. So I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but somebody posted on my Discord that they'd made, or outfitted I should say, would be the correct term, a cutter for trade. And after engineering, right, this cutter ended up with a 59 light year jump range. 59 on a cutter. So yeah, let's have a look. Tommy B, greetings, sir. Welsh K Biggin. There you go. Is that right? Kai Biggin. Don't know. But hi, anyway. Purchased my first Corvette this week after a bit of engineering. PV difficulty is a thing of the past. Yes, it is. No doubt. And yeah, hi Isaac. How are you doing, man? Nice to see you. How's things back there in Jib, if that's where you are? I'm assuming you're there.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Did they screenshot it? I've not seen. I don't know. I have personally haven't seen the screenshot. Yeah, I haven't seen the screenshot, but he's one of my guys on Discord, so you know I've got a good group of people. I trust them all. Hey, Rusty is on. Damn it, lost another evening. Well, you know what? I don't envisage this stream being a long one, to be honest, because it depends how this. Well, my plan is to just engineer the beam laser and do a bit of combat with this cutter. Even though she's not up to spec yet in terms of shields and hull, it's really looking at damage, seeing what damage she can dish out. Trust but verify. Yeah, indeed, definitely. I'm very big on the not believing in things without evidence. So yeah, but he's got no reason to lie. But I'd like to see the build. He must have compromised in so many areas. He comes on the YouTube chat now and again. So if he comes on tonight, maybe he'll post it in Discord and I can verify it for you guys. But yeah, 59 on a cutter.
4, 3, 2.
Not quite sure how it was achieved, to be honest, but it must have been a pretty empty ship. And you're in... Oh, Wasp. Can you tell me, is the Horseshoe and Angry Fire pub still going strong down Main Street? Yes, they are. The Horseshoe is definitely going strong, because that was right next to... I don't want to say where I worked, but I have to, don't I? Yeah, it's right next to it. And Angry Fire. I mean, yeah, Angry Fire. But yeah, both going. Oh, so you know Gibraltar then, Wasp. Here we are. Wang. I'll tell you what, Isaac, it felt really bad getting my paperwork, let's call it, through the post. Yeah, didn't feel right somehow, but there you go, what can you do?
Fuel scooping.
Royal Navy. There you go. So you'd probably, I wonder if you'd been down there when I was there. Maybe I was there, and yeah, who knows. Isaac, what would you say if I'm not saying it, by the way, but if I said I'm coming back? I'm not, though, at the moment. I don't have any reason to. I think, yeah, it would be too much of a difficult position, I think. You don't have to tell me anything. But I do have some news which I'll let you know about later on. Right, so we're not going to be landing on the engineer's base, we're just going to be going straight in. Always welcome. Where in... Ah, but what do you mean though? Am I always welcome in Jib or... or back in? I wonder whether to choose a light patch or a dark patch. I'm going to go with the light patch. Going to be easier to see, I think. How's my nephew getting on, Isaac? Is he okay? Yeah, I know. That's the problem, isn't it?
Orbital flight engaged.
He's having a... Sorry guys, just having a bit of a personal here. Yeah, he's having a hell of an issue with one of the printers at the moment, but we'll get that sorted, I'm sure. Anyway, let's land. I don't really want to go near any big craters. Don't want to do that. I'm just going to go somewhere nice and smooth and see if we can find some of this cadmium and selenium at the same time. Looking for two things on the same planet that's got a pretty decent amount of each. I shouldn't have to be here for too long. Oh, I know, I know. I do miss the place already, Isaac, don't worry, I do. And the dwarfers. Oh, I have tried that, Tommy. But I came to the conclusion that if I wanted to do FA off completely, I would need a hot ass for me. I can't seem to maneuver it correctly with the keyboard. I got the joystick, obviously, and then I used the keys for the thrusters. And I don't know, I've always thought that for FA off only, you probably need a hot ass, and I don't use one. Because nobody makes one for left-handed people like me. Okay, so we've got the alignment. Let's see if we can get this thing straight down and parked. I've got two SRVs here, so we should be okay. Yeah, I'll try it, but we'll see. I don't mind giving stuff like that a try. Alright, so let's get rid of the ship and let's have a scout around for some cadmium and selenium. Okay, well, let's have a look over here. Well, I'm actually, as the Hawaiian Sea, I'm using Xbox controller right now. I'm only using it for the SRV, but no, I think to switch from anything next other than what I'm using right now would be too much of a change. I do have the HOTAS, but the other part of it is still packed up in a box in Gibraltar, so I literally don't have a HOTAS. And my spare joystick is back in Gibraltar as well, so if this one breaks down, yeah, I'm screwed. I did start Elite playing with mouse and keyboard until my joystick arrived, and I was doing okay. I did splatter a few sidewinders against the station wall, but in the main I got away with it. And recently I did try using mouse and keyboard again just to see what it was like, and I'm telling you, I was useless. I couldn't do a thing. I was all over the place. I don't mind. I've been using flight assist off, you know, for doing boost turns and quick pitch ups and stuff like that for a while now. So we'll see how it goes anyway. Where's that cadmium I just locked on? Or didn't I? I didn't. Okay, so that's one. Should I suppose I should pick this stuff up while I'm here. You just never know if you're going to need, or if you're short of this stuff. And I've got another Mrs. Odorite over there. Yeah, both pubs I was. You don't fly a spaceship with a mouse and keyboard. Some people do though, in Elite Dangerous. There's a few people who fly with mouse and keyboard. Captain Ply, just want to say hello and thanks. Oh yeah, you're welcome, man. I'm new to the game. I play on PS4 and your info transfer, but yeah, it should. It's essentially the same game, so you're just on a different server. I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, it's identical. But yeah, you're welcome, mate. Glad to help. Right, let's have a look here. Another cadmium. Okay. If we carry on like this, we'll be pretty good. Right, so what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to back it off a little bit so I've got all the materials that are still remaining in front of me. I'm going to lock the manganese, and it tells me I've got only 19 of those. E. And the sulfur, 50. Okay. I haven't got very much manganese, so let's get it. You never know. It might be needed on one of the experimentals. And then I'll be cursing myself for not picking this up. So let's just quickly grab this. This is such a much better system now that we've got these big, that each material has its own bin, you know, and we can just fill them up like as much as we want till it's full. Not having to worry about, oh, how many have we got here, and do we have to, what do I have to get rid of in order to put this into the... Oh, it was just a nightmare. It's so much more freer now. What's going on? Oh, Mark. Oh yeah, you use... Mark, didn't you... Do you use 2 joysticks or something? Is it 2 joysticks you use? I know you use voice attack. Just vacuum it all up. Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's go. Follow these little thin lines at the bottom. I like these ones. But I also like metallic meteorites. They're my favorite because they give you some of the best stuff, and they're harder to find, of course. Oh dear. Oh, Commander Echo 3 about oh no, FA off. Yeah, you guys talking about flight assist off. You'll notice I do drive the SRB with flight assist off all the time, but it's not really flight assist. Oh well, it doesn't say flight assist, to be fair. It just says assist off. I think in the beginning it did say flight assist. It may have said that, and I thought, well, that doesn't make sense because there's no unless you're boosting, but it doesn't really help you with that. There we go. Oh god, you see some of these waves on the scanner and they're much further away than you bloody think they are. Oh dear. Keep an eye on your bearings, which... Sometimes these mesosodorites and metallic meteorites clump together. Not this time. Oh, well, nothing there. How am I doing on sulfur? 53 vanadium, 38, and manganese. Yeah, let's just vacuum. Just keep locking everything in. No selenium thus far. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. No selenium yet, but we have picked up 6 more cadmiums, which is probably enough, but another one won't go amiss. I think cadmium I already had some. A couple. Okay, and let's go. Right, anything else on the horizon? It's been such a while since I've done this that I've forgotten what the waves are. This one that we're getting to now, if it stays this size, might be bronzite crondite. You only need 2 selenium spawns to have enough. Yes, I think, yeah, 2, because that's giving me 6. Well, not on grade 5. On grade 5 I'm going to need to go for 3, I think. Which way round was it? Was cadmium grade 5 and selenium grade 4 or vice versa? I forget. I've got it right behind my browser, but hold on. I'm just gonna get my way over to here. Just put the pips to a bit more practical use. 3 and 3. Hey, right, oh yeah, Rick and Ricky, I'll say, yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, nickel. You run out of nickel. I keep running out of arsenic. In fact, I don't think I have any at all, unless I may have traded some. I may have traded some arsenic. I'm not sure. Either that or I'm completely empty. I don't think this is going to yield much, but we'll see. Oh yeah, baby. Selenium. And let's just grab a couple of things while we're here, because we can. We've got 37 of those. Whoops, didn't quite go far enough. Let's go back. Oh, I tell you what I am planning for this week, if anyone's interested. I'm going to do a Euro truck sim, because I've just updated to the 1.31 beta. So yeah, I'm going to be having a look at that. And it's been a while since I've done Euro truck, but I'm looking forward to doing that. Yeah, I always thought outcrops are a bit, you know, like disappointing, but that one certainly wasn't. Selenium's grade 4. Then you're right, then I only need 2. Oh, well, hold on a minute then. Hold on a minute. If I go... Okay, arsenic I do have a little bit of, so I think I did trade some. Right, cadmium. This is grade 5. I might have enough with 8, but then I'd have none left. But I want to pick up another one if I can. And selenium, I should only have 3 now, I think. Yeah, as you say, another one of those. So 1 more selenium, 1 more cadmium will be enough. Anything I can get other than that would be great. Now, these railway lines I'm getting on my wave scanner. I think this is bronzite chondrite. My memories on this is completely gone. All I know is that the thin line at the bottom is mesosiderite. I don't know. Mesosiderite. Mesosiderite. There you go. Mesosiderite. But I get it right. Yeah, I should have on the back of the SRB. I should have a what's the name of it now? It's a farming thing that they use for doing, not farming. Oh God. Never mind. It's like a metal clanky thing that goes on the back and it draws lines in your field. Or a school for the horses. Harrowing. There you go, a harrower. Put a harrower on the back and tidy the planet up as I'm going. Here we go. Bronzy Cronzy. Can't fire from this angle. Still can't fire. No, I have to turn around. The laser can't get down far enough. Not really anything of use there. 56 sulfur. 18 iron, wow. 29 carbon. And 12 phosphorus. Okay, I think I'm a bit low on a couple of these, so let me just quickly pick these up. And then we'll see what's around us. It is like vacuuming, isn't it? Just going backwards and forwards. No, not the plough. Yeah. Yeah, no, I would have remembered plough. Matt, thanks. Yeah, Mrs. Who? Mrs. Otherite. Yeah, it is, isn't it? But it's yeah, it's I've always said it like Mrs. Otherite, but it's not. It's not. It's Mesosiderite. Yeah. Hey, Commander Corbus. How you doing, man? All is well. All is well. Yes. Yeah, we've had good weather today, and this weekend's going to be even warmer. It's been a hot one today. Oof. Let's have a look. What's this? Another outcrop. Hey, let's see if we can get another selenium out of this. Okay, let's try this. Selenium, 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 selenium. No. All right, I'm not gonna scoop all that stuff up now because I can survive without it. There looks to be a lot of stuff coming in here. So bronzite, chondrite there. Let's go with this one because it looks all very close by. Oh, bloody hell. I slowed down to get the wheel over that and it didn't do it. Never mind. I always like to pick up the niobium. I don't know. I can't remember what it's used for exactly. Let's take a look over. It's right here. It looks like we've got quite a few rocks in this area. Scoopable ones. We're scooping rocks at the moment. Nothing there what I need. So we've got, it looks like a few more outcrops over there, nothing around there. So let's just head to this one. What's happened there? 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not quite sure. What's that in centigrade? Let me think. We're 90 to 1250. what is that, high 30s or something centigrade? Oh, the humidity here today was 95. Eek. Look at all this, look at the size of this bloody wave. It's multiples. I want to head to this one that's on the top, but I fear it's either outcrop 2 or it's a bloody skimmer thing, which I don't need, so I'm just going to head to what I know, head towards what I know. And I'm heading on heading 100-ish, which I'm noting down just so I know which way to turn when I've picked this up. See if I can go back and pick up the other ones. Mid-30s. Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, that's a hot day in Gib, that is mid-30s as well. A hot day in Gibraltar, that. Yeah. Spider bots. Yeah, you could just send them off. They've got like a 2-mile range or something, and they can just go off and... Or spider limpets. So we're in a small crater to get this one. Boring. Now then, we've got a variety of stuff here. Let me head to this little thing. There's got to be one. It looks like it's really close by. Where are you? There's loads around here. Here we go. Outcrop. Well, we got selenium from the first outcrop, so I'm not going to give up hope just yet. No, need to get further back maybe. No, now we're going downhill. I've got a feeling I'm going to regret not picking these up. If I want one of my experimentals on this beam laser. And I don't even know what experimentals the beam laser is going to offer. Kathina, do we know what we're going for here on the experimental beam? Is there anything sticks out in your mind? Let's check this out. Oh, I don't know which one to go to. Let's do this one. You're doing a lot of littering. I'm picking up the litter, mate. Yeah, this looks like it's a spawn zone around here. It's just everywhere I go within this 180-degree view here is waving. Look, in fact, it's almost waving in the full 360 there. You don't get that too often. I'm spoilt for choice, literally. Oh, come on. Okay, it's there. It's a bronzy. It's a Charlie Bronzy. Oh. I wonder if I can get him from here. I don't think so. In the turret mode, probably. Right. This looks interesting. Let's take a look. This very thin line at the bottom. I like these. This is mesosederite, isn't it? This one, this line. It isn't. I don't know. It looks very low, but it might be. Let's have a look. I know there's two types of rock you can pick up that have got very low lines on the wave scanner. Mesosederite is one of them, and I forget the other one. Thermal vent. Oh, that was it. Yes, thermal vent. That's the one we said. Yeah. And now that you've mentioned thermal vent, I wouldn't mind setting up, if you're okay with it, I wouldn't mind setting up, doing a build on a further lance perhaps, with something like what you were talking about last week, where you said that it was a build that required fixed weapons to be shot at you because you were running cold all the time. I wouldn't mind trying that out, building a ship like that. So it would be, I don't know, maybe a stealth FDL. Oh, it was an FDL. Oh yeah, put it in my Discord. Or if you want, stick it on. Can you message me privately with it? And that way, when I do it, it's unless you've already done it publicly, but if not, if you can do it privately, because otherwise it's going to mean that everybody's going to know what the video is going to contain when I do it. Spoilers. You know what, if I'd come here looking for vanadium, I would never have found it. Wait a minute, let me just have a pop in the system map. Okay, so the engineer's place is over there, so if I am short of vanadium or niobium, I know where I can come back to. Let's keep going. Yeah, thermal vent. That's what we're going with. Efficient laser with thermal vent. Now then, do we know the material requirements for thermal vent? And then I'll check whether I've got them. Is there a place I can go and check? Inara, I would say, right? Maybe Inara's got them. Or, yeah, Inara probably, or EDDB possibly. This might be, this is high up, so this is either metallic meteorite, I think, or skimmers. Oh, please be a metallic meteorite. And then please be generous. What? What's that, a Viper from Galactica? Okay. Let's check it out. This is... Okay, we have a landed AI ship here. Is this normal? Oh, 5. Oh, thanks, Wasp, for posting that. And Kathina? Guys, is this normal? To just come across an AI ship like this? Jacket. Don't run over Starbuck. It looked like a Viper from a distance. Right. Am I allowed to see my... Hold on, guys. Oh. Hold on. I'm in the wrong screen here. Am I allowed to... Right. Oh, go over there. So, what are we looking at then? 5 flawed focus. Done. Got 51 of those. 3 conductive polymers, 3 precipitated alloys. Yep. And precipitated alloys. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We've got to have it. Yes. So we can do it. We can do the thermal vent. Nice. Thanks for the info, guys. Is there a base nearby? You know what? I actually don't know. I don't think so. If you engineer thermal efficient modules, you can have your canopy frosty in Super Cruise. Oh, really? In Super Cruise as well, eh? Hit the red button. They spawn near base on the ground. Yeah, I know. I just didn't know there was a base here. Let's have a quick look. There is a base here, but what are the odds that I landed next to it? No, this doesn't tell you where I am, though. I mean, this blue, does it? Does that blue dot signify exactly where I am on the planet, or is it just highlighting that I'm on the planet? Because the base is all the way over here. Alright, I'm going to go and check it out. I want to see if there's anything in the area. Let's just do this first. He is wanted. And my anaconda's no good because it hasn't got any weapons. Skimmers. Skimmers. Nothing from that mesosodorite though. He's got a bounty of 114,000. Don't think I can beat him in a Fer-de-Lance. Guys, I'm not seeing a base anywhere here. Whoops. That's what I wanted. I wonder how he's going to react. Shoot it with the turret. Yeah, but then what if he shoots back? I'm done for. This is a crash land. Look at... Is it a crash land or is it just gone through the ground there? Where's the nose gear? What the hell? Let me just... We will investigate, guys. Oh, shoot. Well, his shields are up. So it's active. But just for some reason, I don't know if it's a bug, but the front end of that ship is sunk into the ground. Oh, now I can't shoot the mesosodorite because... There we go. I didn't want to hit the ship by accident. Oh, nothing there. Right, 3 sentry skimmers. Let's lock those down and see if we know where they are. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So, so there's something over there as well. The pilot had to pee. It looks like it. Is that a pirate livery? Should we give it a shot? I have to come from quite a way back, I think. Okay, here we go. This might be the end of me, but I do have another SRV, but hey. Whoa, hard points are out. Yeah, good luck with that. Now what if I stand in front of him? Will he fire? He hasn't turned red. Wow. That's what a Fer-de-Lance look like really close up, guys. That's what he looks like really close up. Fine gained. He's wanted. He is wanted. What's the problem? Is it because I had this? Oh, here he... Yeah. He has turned red now. There we go. Yeah, oh, I need to get further away to get the turrets out. Come a bit closer. Oh dear. I need to get a bit closer, I think. 200 meters just ain't cutting it. I only came here for selenium.
Shields offline. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oh, there you go. And there's another skimmer down there. Let's get back on with the job of finding one more material, I think. Let's get right out of the area. We'll follow whatever this wave is in front. Although it does look high up again. The waves that are high up tend to be skimmer stuff, which is a waste of time, but not always. Oh hey, we've got one right at the top now. I know I've got that one at the side there, but I want to follow this one. He's on a Skype call. He's probably texting, which is why he didn't see me coming. Is there anything you want from the supermarket? Send. Let's have a look at this one right at the top here. Right on the top of the wave scanner. This might be, yeah, artificial structures. I was going to suggest one of the mining things. And you can shoot those as well, though, can't you? You can shoot those and pick up fragments of stuff as well. Let's check it out. I am curious. We finally lost that other contact. Quickly jumped a crater. High up man-made, lower down raw materials. Well, there we got one. Let's just screech the brakes on. And not too far away. Oops. Can't keep the bloody thing straight. Oh, the grind of Elite Dangerous. Okay, we have a cluster here. Let's go to the left one first. Come on, come on, come on, come on. One selenium, one cadmium. Like you say, yeah, might not need cadmium, but or selenium. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I can't fire still. Let's see if I can do it from the turret, because no, it will not. Makes no difference. Yes, sir. This is a new thing that's come with, I think it was version 3.1, where the wheels are getting stuck on the rocks that you hit. Greetings, Philip. Let's have a look. Manganese, sulfur and nickel. Not really great. We carry on heading over there. It's not far away. Let me just take a look and see what this is. Come on. Stop spinning around. So, it's a data point. A crashed satellite thingy. Pre-3, really? I find that I find it's worse since 3 came out. That the wheels get stuck on the fragments that of the rocks. That when you blast the rock away, okay, you've got fragments that just disappear all around, and then you've got like 3 or 4 bits that stay in the ground. And if your wheel hooks onto those, I find that your wheel gets stuck in those quite easily now, since I didn't notice it in 2.4, if I'm honest. I'm not saying that the wheels never got stuck, but not to the extent that they do now. I just don't know. Maybe on the next thing that we blow up, I'll see if I can demonstrate it. But I have noticed it where I didn't notice it before. Let's put it that way. Let's see what this outcrop brings. Okay, so we've got all these bits. Oh, polonium. That's getting picked up. So if my wheel gets stuck in there, see, I'm oh, well, I'm in full reverse now. Oh, there we go. Cadmium. Hehe. Are we done? Is that it? Have we got enough? Cadmium. Oh, the mother load. Phosphorus. Let's get that one. I like it. It looks like it's like a goldy color. It's cool. Vanadium. Just going to pick everything up here. What a lot of stuff came off this place. Selenium. We're done. And polonium again. What a find this one was. 2 poloniums, 2 cadmiums, a selenium, 2 vanadiums. Wow, thanks a lot. That was brilliant. Hey Darren, nice of you to join us, mate. Nice to see you. Rusty Mog. Hi Robert. Wow, that was a really good one. I believe we are full up now. I'm just going to switch over to desktop. Where are you? Desktop. Where did I put you? There we go. Okay, let's just transition this over. Let's just pull ED Engineer in. So, ED Engineer, if you don't know, every time I pick something up, it will update this in real time. So here we go. Beam laser, where's efficient gone to? There we go. So grade 1, we know we can craft plenty. 59, 27, 12 of grade 3, 9 of grade 4, which is enough, and 14 of grade 5. What are we short of here? We're not short, but least of. I've got selenium, another couple wouldn't have gone amiss really, and exceptional scrambled emission data for grade 3. Okay, let me just see what my rating is with the Dweller. I'm pretty sure it's 5 stars. Not the Dweller, sorry, Brute Arquin. Yeah, it's grade 5, so we should be able to upgrade pretty quickly. Okay, I don't know if you heard that beep. That was my phone just deducting money out of my account. Thanks very much. Right, so Brute Arquin. Grade 5. Okay, well, he's in this system, so let's go. Actually, it doesn't matter that we're in Wang, does it? Because we've still got to go back and pick up the cutter. So, yeah, doesn't matter that we're here. We've got to go back anyway. Right, I'm just going to transition back and bring the chat back to the front. Was that a pristine reserve planet? No, I wouldn't have said so. But going by that, if they're all like the last one, that was a nice find. It dropped a lot of materials, that one rock, and that was an outcrop, wasn't it? So yeah, that one was literally the jackpot. Okay, let's go and pick up the cutter, finish the laser off, and get it out in the field. I'll only be able to fight up until my shields are pretty much gone, and then I'm going to have to get out of there. So I'm going to need a place somewhere nearby that's got a Haz-Res and a base close by, so I can repair. That's going to be fun finding that. Timble Dairies perhaps. I'm not sure about if Bunda has, I need to say it twice, has Haz-Reses. Not sure. Right, let's just get on board. We've done what we needed to do. We just completed a nebula tour of the bubble. Oh, bubble nebula is awesome. Heart and Soul, yeah, did that. I did that route. I went to Heart and Soul first, and then I went across to the Bubble Nebula. I enjoyed all of that. What's the Bubble Nebula like now? Because I've not been there for a long time, and when I did go there, it was beautiful. So now with the new planet textures and whatnot, it's got to be even better. Orion's nice. Orion's one of those nebulas where they've really had a good go at it. You know, getting it accurate and stuff. I'm not quite sure what my shields are like on this thing. Swap the ones from the Corvette. You think so? I mean, the Corvette's got bi-weaves, hasn't it? And they're grade 7s, I think, or whatever they are. I don't have weapons. I've got a feeling that his shields and my shields, yeah, they're going to go down pretty much evenly. Let's take a look at this. This is a very strange scenario here between my Conda and a PvE ship. That's a very strange. I haven't seen this before. Yeah, I can't do it from this angle. Can you tell? Let's go. Right, so we need to get back to subscriber SSDS. Thank you for your subscription, SSD. I don't know if you're on the stream, but thank you anyway. So this is good because now we not only do we know that we can do the laser, the efficient laser, but we know we can put the experimental on as well, which is brilliant. We can do everything. Passed out drunk. Oh, the boosters. No, the boosters are done. Oh, the shield. I'm not sure what you mean. I don't. Oh, shield boosters. Yeah. Shield boosters. Yeah, I could. It's a bit of a faff around, though, isn't it? But I guess I could. But Hmm. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It does take a while for the shields to go down though, but once they're down, they're really down. For a long time. Kiwi! Hey man! Sorry I've not been on Discord for a while. It's been yeah, my days are busy now, which is,
3, 2,
I guess is a good thing. Yeah, how are you guys getting on in the game, Kiwi? Anything new coming up? I think James is still pirating, isn't he? Enjoying his life of skullduggery.
scooping.
That's something I've definitely got to get into soon. Do a little bit of piracy. In fact, if we do that stealth build, Cathena on the FDL, might make a good pirate ship, eh? You reckon? My only downside with the Fer-de-Lance, of course, is the what do you call it? Is the internal compartments. There's so few of them.
3,
It really does feel like it needs another one. FDL's terrible for internals. Oh, search. Oh, you're still searching for cores. What was that system that we were both in when we were doing it? Or was that? Yeah, we were searching for core dynamics and finding a lot of proto heats and lights and stuff. I better watch my fuel. I can make it. I can make it, but still. I'll just refuel when I get home, I think. Or I can get it for free off the store. Oh, thanks, Cathena. Nice one. I will definitely check that out.
2,
I've got Discord running at the moment, but it's minimized because I'm running out of real estate. Hey, James. Soul good at the moment. Was that an intended pun? Where are we going and are we there yet? Hi, Commander Black. How are you doing? We are going to Jameson Memorial to pick up my cutter, and we're going to engineer its final weapon and test it in the field. And I didn't feel scoop because I was busy chatting. So essentially it's Star Wars Day today, May the 4th, obviously. And Steam have got, I remembered about it when I saw that Steam had a, what was it, 50 to 75% off Star Wars games, and then I saw another reference to Star Wars on Facebook, and I thought, what's all this? And then I remembered, May the 4th be with you, and it's officially Star Wars Day, isn't it now? I think it's been recognised, which is pretty cool. May the 4th be with you. I wonder who came up with that one. It's good for core dynamics. Oh, Sol is good. Oh, right. I thought you were saying a pun. It's all good. It's all good at the moment. Ah, Sol is good. Right, gotcha. Yeah, marketing indeed, for sure. Yeah, I think it was a while ago, James, you were telling me that Sol was the place for core dynamics, or somebody was saying it. Hmm. But what are you fishing those for now? What are you upgrading? I know I did a load of them. It was a right pain. The amount of time you have to put in, you know, just to get enough of what you need. And to think we look at it and we know it's better now than it was. I got a new player some help yesterday and got 80 in an hour. It's pretty cool. Not bad. Let's pop up the speed a little bit now that we're in the planet's gravitational pull. Oh, so you filled your bins, have you? Definitely have to refuel. Oh, I'm too far away. What am I doing trying to dock from that distance? This anaconda is going to feel like a little fly compared to the cutter. It's a big ship, but it's pretty light, this ship, which is why its jump range is so good, and so the inertia is just not an issue. In fact, compared to the cutter, it's barely noticeable. I mean, it's there, obviously you can see it just there, but in comparison to the cutter, this is nothing. There we go. Alright, so let's do a switch. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just going to check this out. I'm probably not going to do this, but we'll check it out anyway. Yeah, in the shipyard, and I actually want the Corvette. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could take all shield boosters off except for one and stick them on the... But then I've got to take them all off, then take them all off the cutter, or sell them, and then put all these back on, and I'll leave it for now, I think. Free incendiaries, 2 corrosives on that one. I mean, look at this. This is my main combat ship for PvE, and I don't even have experimentals on the top 2 huge weapons. What's all that about? Okay. I'll have to sort that out then. Oh, we need the shipyard. We're changing over for the cutter. Oh, not transfer. Yeah, the station. You're planning a Beagle Point trip, really? Oh, if I was you, I'd hold on, man. Do the distant world thing instead. Mind you, you probably get there and back in about 3 or 4 days. Okay. Well, we are good to go then. So, back off to Mwang. And now we're going to Mr. Brew. Anybody else fancy a brew? Oh, check this guys out. I never... why didn't I see this? Even on the planet with the engineer on it, we've got, look, we've got 3% selenium compared to the 2.5 on the planet we were on, which is not massive, but it's, you know, it's a difference. Cadmium was only down by 0.1. I should have been on this planet. It doesn't matter though. We've got polonium now. Yeah, no vanadium listed here. Yeah. Okay. Handy to know that you can come straight to this planet then for that. I'm just waiting for the FSD booster to come. Oh, right, yeah. The Guardian one, you mean? Yeah, the huge hard points. Yeah, I mean, but I'd like to have them. I'd like to have something on them. Oh, it takes so long for this thing to lift up. I just have to do it with the nose. See, it's so slow getting out. It gets a pad loitering warning on the way out. Ah, down. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Right, how many jumps do we have? Oh, 9. Go make a cup of tea, guys. We've got 9 jumps to do. Oversized. Overcharged, yeah? Overcharged multi-cannons, yeah, definitely. You know, I'm actually not 100% sure if my Corvette is all engineered with the new engineers. Every aspect, I'm not sure. I really don't know. I've done so many. I know I did a few re-engineering videos. I'm not sure whether the Corvette was one of them. But anyway, I will check it over and have a look at the engineering of my Corvette. And apart from the 2 huge multi-cannons, I will check out, see what needs doing, if anything. I think I did re-engineer quite a lot of it, if not all. But seeing those 2 huge multi-cannons without any experimentals on them. Okay, Mark. Sweet dreams. Yeah, have a good evening, mate, and I'll catch you next time. Rapid fire on the huge. My turreted ones on the Corvette are the ones that run out first. They tend to do that. Let's get right in here. Scoop at maximum. Go on. Conflict zone. There's 2 there. 2 conflict zones right next to each other there.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I already know what these double frag cannons are like, by the way, these double shots. And I'm saying nothing. Oh, well, I'll say that I'm staying with them, let's put it that way. I'll stay with them. But I want you guys to check this out for yourself and see what you think. I think it seems to be more... Although I'm not sure, I was going to say there that they seem to do more hull damage than shield. Because I tend to let the beam laser do the shield work and the frags do the hulls. And I think I'm right in saying that the double shot frags on the hulls are just devastating. So yeah.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, 6 double shot frags on a ship's hull is killer, as you'll probably see. short range multi. That might be, I don't have short range on any of them, so it might be worthwhile having a look at that on the huge ones. And then maybe even make a fire group where I only fire them when I'm in that 2 kilometer radius, you know. Hey Bardicus, how are you doing? Yeah, double barrel shotguns, yep. I'm also tempted to change the weapon fire color, which is blue at the moment, but I think with the frags, I think I might prefer to have them in white. Yeah, just because to make them a little bit more visible. Let me see, what was that ship I took on? I think it was a Deadly Python, I think, in a Hazres, and I took his shields down and started firing with the double frags, and the hull just disappeared in very short order. He was 95% hull, and then I fired a round or two and he was down to 14, then down to 2, 0 and done. And obviously the closer you are, you can significantly see how much more damage you do close up, which is why it's good on the big ships, because they're easier to hit. And with an efficient beam helping out. Okay, I think we're gonna, if we go efficient, I think we're gonna take a little bit of a drop in damage, aren't we, for having an efficient laser? But it will allow me to fire it for longer as well, I think, because it's efficient. So, well, I'm not even scooping there. How are we doing on the jumps? 3. Oh, you gained 24. Oh, right. Was that the case with 2.4 and previous as well? Because I've always believed that efficient weapons, that you had to sacrifice your overall damage or DPS or something, but that the upside was that you could fire for longer. Is this a new thing, or am I just oh, 2.4 was a 9%. Oh, okay, then I'm completely wrong then. Not for the first time. We'll take a look when we're at the engineers and we'll have a look at the numbers. Sorry guys, outside I can hear Merlin barking.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Somebody must be near the back door. I don't think they're going to get too close. If I was in my Corvette, it would have been pretty cool. Here we go, mwang, mwang, mwang. And can I scoop here? Yeah. I'll just sit into the cruising, just under the cruising speed, I think, and get right in here. Just get as much as I can before I have to turn off.
Warning, temperature critical.
I'll do. What's been going on in you guys' worlds in Elite? I wonder how much do you guys hours do you put in a week in Elite Dangerous, or does it vary a lot? Because I'm putting in pretty much what you see on the streams these days. Music fans cure. Is that right? Hi. Hi mate, and yeah, may the fourth be with you as well. Merlin's been engineered with level 5 efficient biting. Yeah. The only time Merlin's bit me is by accident. He won't do it on purpose. Well, not to me, thankfully. But that was kind of my fault. I did sort of try and get the tennis ball out of his mouth. Yeah. And yeah. I nearly pulled it out, but then he let go and bit again to get a better grip. But he got a better grip on my finger instead. And man, it hurt. No blood, but still. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We need to get around here. Oh, we're going to be on the dark side. Which is appropriate for May the 4th, isn't it not? We have to go to the dark side.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, nice descent here. Come on. No, it's going to level out though. So we need to just let Brew pass us a little bit and start dipping. Yeah, I know it was. I just really couldn't stop it. We're going to have to do this again. Too far away. Damn it. 10 to 12 hours. That's yeah, that seems pretty good. A week. I know people. Yeah, I was gonna say James, who puts that time in per day. Well, the stream's still going here, I think. I'm okay this end if you guys are. 10 hours. Yeah, 10 hours seems very reasonable actually for Elite Dangerous. I would have thought more for you guys, but hey.
3, 2, 1, engage.
3-4 hours. I think mine was probably around 3 to 4 hours a day, something like that. On average, you know. Right, let's see if we can do this. Slow the ship right down. Stay out of the blue, otherwise we'll be going too fast. Oh, come on. I'm only 63 kilometers away. I think I'm still too close. Let's travel in the right on the 0, which gives us the fastest okay, now if we just tilt it to the side. Let's see if we can rescue this situation. Come on, I need that dot somewhere in the middle. There we go. And we need to get a good angle down before it gets the drop zone. That'll do. That will do. Take me in. 35. Not perfect, but it'll do. 16 hours on a Sunday. Jeez, I'm only awake for that amount of time. So you're basically waking up, playing Elite Dangerous for 16 hours and going to sleep. That's gotta be dangerous. No pun intended. That can't be healthy, James. Yikes. Take a break for Sunday lunch. Right, here we go. Let's get this final weapon done. I have no idea which way to land yet. Which way? Yep, this is the way. Should have started slowing down about a week ago, but we might be okay. This is a nice big base, isn't it, this one? Wow. He must be quite rich to build all this. So come on, let's get this done. And at least that's, oh, I can't see, brought the ship down, couldn't get it back up again. Nice view though. Asked for a landing pad with a view. I can't, oh, I have to put the landing gear in. I couldn't get the ship back up in the air. What a mess this is. Slow down, what's the matter with you? I'm going to start grinding next week. You know, I stopped watching the snooker after Ronnie O'Sullivan went out. And the only time I'm going to watch the final is if John Higgins isn't in it. Not a fan, not a fan. Okay, let's do this. Beam. Okay. Efficient. Damage per second. Oh yeah, it's a DPS increase. Right. But there's two, isn't there? I mean, on some weapons you get damage per second and damage. But okay, 24% increase, I'll take that. Better power draw by half, pretty much. And distributor draw down almost by half as well. Thermal load, brilliant, 60% better. Now, let's take a look. We are at 109 right now. Usage. Okay, 109 usage, let's go. Okay, on to grade 2 then. Mark Williams. Yeah, he's been around for a while. Who's left in then? Who's left in with the snooker? Because is it still semi-finals? Yeah, it is, because it's Friday, semi-finals. I guess I will watch the final anyway, regardless. What EXP are you planning? I don't understand the question. Is that for me? Barry Hawkins. I don't know who Karen Wilson is. Barry Hawkins, John Higgins. I've been out of snooker for a little while, so Karen Wilson is new to me. Okay, I'll watch it. It'll be nice to see somebody who's never won before. Oh, experimental. Oh, sorry. Yeah, thermal vent. Let the ship run a bit cooler while we're in combat. Right, let's keep going. Let's push this all the way to the very end. I might even be generous enough to close the circles. How are we doing on cadmium? Pretty good, yeah, we can do it. I'm not going to put the experimental on until the very end because I want to check what it's doing to my ship. Okay, let's complete this circle because the other three have completed, so let's just go all the way on this one. And we're done. Right, let's take a look at the power outage now from 109 down to 106. So that means at 106 I can now re-enable my fuel scoop, but I don't really need to. Cargo hatch will be really good to re-enable to pick up stuff afterwards if I need to. So that's good. Okay, let's do that. Now experimental. Wow, pretty good choice. Now we're going with thermal vent, and clearly we have plenty, but let's just take a look. Regeneration, we know. Thermal conduit. Oh, tempered alloys, I'm low on those. Concordance sequence. Wing, that's for wings, yeah, don't need that. Flow, power draw, integrity. Mass, not really an issue on this thing. It's not really. Okay, let's get the thermal vent. Right, we're done. So we've that just doing that stripped 3% off the power. Let me just pop into outfitting and we'll take a look at the actual numbers on that. Bounty hunting on Sunday. Good stuff. I'm not quite sure what the numbers were before, if I'm honest. So now we've got a deployed 45. Let's have a look here. This beam laser, where are you? There we go. Huge hard point. Power draw 1.34. I'm not sure what it is standard. Distributed draw is 4.9. Thermal load 4.2. I should have taken a look at this specific numbers before we did it, to be honest. But anyway, what's important, oh, damage fall off from 600 meters. Okay, wow. Damage fall off on these ones, 1,800 meters. So yeah, within 2 kilometers we're good. On the mediums, same. Okay. Oh, yes, and while I'm here, I'll show you quickly the frag. You see we got 180 now in the ammo, the amount of ammo, 180 on that, on all of them except for this one, because we put the corrosives on, which drop your ammo amount. But okay, that's it then. Now we're 6% over power. The kill warrant scanner takes up 7. I'd really like to enable that. So if I did, I would have to, I don't know, would you use a kill warrant scanner in PvP really? I don't know. I don't think this is enough. I've got 1%. I've got 1%, sorry, 2% on the fuel scoop, 3% on the hatch. Oh dear, that's not going to work, is it? It's not going to work. It'll only take me down to 103. So we're going to have to, I'm going to have to do this. Put that back onto 2. Damn it. Might as well enable the hatch then. Okay. Fuel scoop definitely don't need. On the scanner, no, because that means as soon as I put the weapons out, I'm going to lose the scanner and I won't be able to see where the ships are. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just try it like this. Right, so we need a place for combat, and that's certainly not here. Let's have a look. Somewhere, I don't know. I don't know this neighborhood, to be honest. I really don't know this neighborhood. Let's have a look. If we go to state and have a look at civil war and war, see if we can find something. Well, we got, yeah, but the population there's pretty low. Yeah, these are okay. Let's have a look at this one. System map, see if we've got any ringed worlds. Okay, so we've got a chance at picking up a Hazres site round here. Let's have a look. Let's try it anyway, see what happens. The boosters will take up more power once you engineer them. Yeah, the problem is that the power plant is overcharged. Oh no, it's not overcharged. It's yeah, it's not, is it? It's reinforced, armored, the power plant. Yeah, we may have to go for overcharge because we're suffering. Let's see what happens anyway. We'll do the shield boosters later on, or I'll do them offline or whatever, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, okay, CMJ3. Take it easy yourself, mate. Have a good one. Have a good weekend.
Procedure complete. Clear for departure.
It looks like we can get straight out here. Well, we need to unmask lock first, Rusty. Yeah, let's do that. 6 jumps. Okay, well, I'm only guessing we're going to find a Hazres here, but
Flight control now.
I don't particularly want a low or necessarily a high one, because the ships that appear in those, well, they tend to be small ships from what I've gathered. So, yeah, not really. And once we jump out, I'll alter my pips to 402, as I would call it. Full shields, no engines, which is great, taking away even more maneuverability from this behemoth of a ship. This will be good time to, well, not now, not in this video, but to bring Sirius back on and use her for the pip management, because I find that a lot more efficient. I Peter 0231. Thank you for your subscription, my friend. Nice one. Oh, thanks, Tommy. Well, somebody just subscribed, so he must agree with you. You've just ordered the game. Oh, right. Waiting for it to arrive. What would you recommend the first thing to do in the game? Wow. First thing to do in the game? Really set up all your controls. You're going to need the first hour just setting your keys up. First thing, I don't know, go on the station services, go into the mission board, look at some missions, find something, you know. Oh, and also spend time on YouTube. There's a lot of beginners, videos for beginners and stuff like that on there. I'm not gonna blow the trumpet on my own channel, but there's a lot of YouTubers out there with some good beginner videos. Get yourself familiar with the basics if you're not already, and then start picking stuff off the mission board, getting used to each different type of mission. Trading missions, combat missions, maybe even passenger missions, if you can get to that level, you know, maybe not in a Sidewinder, but whatever ship you're in. Earn some money off the mission boards, get a better ship, that kind of stuff. That's how I started off. Just missions after missions, because you need to build up your money. Oh, and as what Sirius said as well, definitely the tutorial. Yeah. In-game, I would go with the mission board, but before you get in-game, definitely do all the tutorials. Yeah. Video for beginners. There's a chat. Oh yeah. I don't know if I've got any videos that have got the word beginner or anything in the title, so they might be difficult to locate. But if there's any topic you're kind of stuck on, I've probably done a video on it already. Especially if you want to outfit a ship. Or, yeah, something like that, you know. Or if you're going to use voice attack. I've got a few of those out. Oh, well, let's just get a little bit of fuel here. I'm a bit half a tank. How many jumps we got? 2. Okay, that's okay. Actually, the less fuel I've got, the better. I won't weigh so much. Oh, you've got to press J before you can jump. There we go. Do not get frustrated. Yes. It's a fairly steep learning curve these days on Elite. There's so much to take in, so many different aspects. Don't even try to learn it all at once, because you can't. I don't think you can. Do certain aspects, maybe like, you know, focus on combat perhaps, and then spend a week on that, and then focus on some trading, learn how to well, actually, we've got in the commodities now, we've got even newer ways of figuring out where your profits are going to be. Maybe even actually exploration, you can, that's kind of easy to do, so you can save that for later. But don't be put off by it. Persevere, and if you want as well, I have a Discord channel which you can join. The details are in the video description, and if you join on Discord, you will find people there who will help you out with anything that you need. And you'll also make new friends in there who'll probably be able to wing up with you and help you out in real time, kind of thing. So yeah, you're not going to be stuck. Musby, was the Guardian component grind one of the first things you did though? Or were you in the game for a while before you were doing that? Yeah, there are aspects of the game that can test your patience sometimes, let's say. You know, the Guardian grind, yeah, it was lengthy, but if I'm honest, when I was grinding all the materials to get the Guardian technology, yeah, it was, I don't know, we spent a few hours, me and Kiwi guy were doing it, and I spent a good few hours there with his help, but I didn't find it excessive amount of work to do to unlock all the stuff I needed. I didn't just unlock one Guardian technology, I unlocked pretty much all of them. And yeah, I didn't look back and think, Jesus, that was a lot of work just for that. It was a lot of work, but not overly so, I don't think. It wasn't crazy. Frontier didn't go too nuts on it. Unless I just had a good run, apparently. They're going to shorten the grind. Oh, great. So everyone who's done it already, it doesn't matter. Didn't bother me. Okay, Wasp, take care, man. And yes, we will get the rusty player group off the ground at some point. That's for sure. Catch you on Discord as well, probably. You guys, I was reading. I think you guys deliberately put chat on the screen when I'm getting near the slowdown zone, so I miss it. I always miss. I always have to do the bloody loop of shame because I'm looking at the chat. Off to the pub. Well, you've got Discord on. You can put Discord on your phone. Right, here we go. Into the extraction zone then. Extraction zone? Extraction site. There we go. Into the hazardous. Ooh, is it going to be icy rings? Yeah, it is like the Titanic, except I hope I'm just not going to sink right now. So, this is going to be interesting. Frags plus efficient beam with only 2 pips into weapons. Let's have a see how it goes. Ideally, I'm going to probably want to use the beam for the shields and the frags for the hull, but I'll try and mix it up a little bit as well. Depends how efficient the capacitor is. If it stays up, I don't mind keeping the beam going for longer. Can I elaborate? I don't really know what to say. It's yeah, player group. I think you have to fill in a form to and you know, with Frontier, and I believe you've got to fill in a form, and then they'll recognize you as a player group. I don't want to get it mixed up with player factions or anything like that. I'm not sure of all the facts yet, if I'm honest. So yeah. Oh, I'll fire everything. I've got a chieftain up here. Let's have a look.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Scan.
Okay, well, he's only expert.
Under attack. Target shields.
You see his shields are down, plus he's on 44% already, but it's only an expert ship. And
Detected. Flight assist off.
oh, he's just, well, I hit something or something hit me or whatever.
Flight assist on. Scan detected.
Oh, look at the turn. I mean, I got no chance. Let me just put the... See, with Sirius, I'd just tell it pips in engines and flip me over.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
The problem with what I hate about this ship is when you pull up, see how much percentage he's got, 7%. As soon as I pull up, that's gone. I can do this with the beam laser, I think. There you go. I did fire the frags off.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, player group. I'm not quite sure how it all works, Commander Corvus, but once I find out more details, I'll share it with everybody. Right, let's see if we can find something that's a little bit bigger and a little bit more ranked. But you can see it didn't take much. I mean these oh that's clean. These double frags are absolutely killers. Ah, nothing here. That's not the same gunship as before, so let's take a look. No.
Scan detected.
Got some free data though. It's a nice Hazres, this one. It's all misty and stuff. Quite cool. But again, expert. Basket. I nearly swore there.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
And he's wanted, but the rank's not too high, so it's going to be an easy kill. We need to get under 1.8. I'm going to have to boost it. Okay, now we got his attention.
Scan detected.
Look at that. Look at that. Pretty much all the shields gone with one frag hit.
Target shields offline.
Yeah, and I shot them out of range as well. 27%. There's another ship on me at the moment as well.
Flight assist off.
The shields don't stand up as much as I thought they might, but the boosters need doing yet. You see the guy was on 9% there, and I knew it was going to be a waste of a shot
Target destroyed.
with the frags because I know it would clear that 9% easy. Oh, here we go. Deadly Fer-de-Lance. Are you going to be wanted? All right. He called you a drag, off with his head. Here we go. 2 pips. Oh, I need to get this thing slowed down. Hi. That was my way of saying hi.
Under attack.
I only had 1 pip on there, and it was doing pretty well.
Scan detected.
Ah. He keeps chaffing on me.
Flight assist off. Flight assist off.
Oh,
Flight assist on.
it didn't respond to my flight assist key press.
Under attack.
I shouldn't even really bother firing while he's chaffing. You wait till his damn shields are down. He'll be toasted. Hey Andy. I reckon I can get away with 1 pip. Stick that into engines. There we go. Let's try it with 1 pip.
Target shields offline.
You're toasted now, boy. Okay, I should have used FA there, but never mind.
Flight assist off.
I have no idea what his damage is.
Flight assist on. Under
Oh, one more shot, he's done. Let me see if I can get it in there. There we go. Give me the big circle. Bang. Good night.
Target destroyed.
That could have gone better. My shields are right down. See, now with bi-weaves, I wouldn't have to worry. They'd be back fairly quickly. But with these prismatics, I'll have to wait so long. But I can get away with one pip at the moment, although they're not recharging that quickly. Let's get those up. An elite Aspay. No. Let's create a new instance. Oh, hold on. Just looking at some chat there. Do you ever have any bait in your cargo? No, I don't. I've done it once, but no, I don't.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
You drop your cargo bay when you need to slow down. Mine's disabled, unfortunately. Does it actually work? Dropping your cargo bay to slow down? It's not like there's any friction out there. That's a strange one. I would expect that to work in an atmosphere, because you're creating drag. I don't know. And Jess Garcia has just subscribed. Thank you, Jess. Much appreciated. Oh, a little tiny vulture. He's wanted. I could tell just by the way he was facing me. Come on then.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Scan detected. Under attack. Target shields offline.
Look at that hull just disappear. I mean, the shields take a bit longer, but the hull, what happened to it? It was there a minute ago, a second ago, and then it just disappeared. Okay. Okay, it was only competent, but still, that was a fast hull kill. Right, expert Python.
Scan detected.
I'd like to have at least dangerous, deadly, or something like that. But at least this will allow me to get my shields back up.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Right, in that pass, I've taken his shields down and taken him to 28%. And my phone's freaking out. It does this at 10:30 to remind me. Okay, there we go. He's done, isn't he? Yeah.
Target destroyed.
How's my these is it because all of my frags are so close together or not? Oh no, okay. Sorry, I'm just looking. Sorry, ignore me. I'm talking to myself here. I'm curious as to how much ammo I've got left.
Scan detected.
Deadly gunship. Bring it on, baby.
Under attack.
I wouldn't hang with me nose to nose if I were you, mate.
Target shields offline.
Say goodbye to your hull.
Scan detected.
Oh, my weapons ran out there. So it looks like it's going to have to be 2 pips into weapons.
Target destroyed.
So I think you can see the difference between last week when I was firing these things and they weren't engineered. it's the double shots made a huge difference in terms of damage. Incredible. It's probably like having 12 frag cannons on board. Should we do another? Let's have a look. There's nothing around. How far away are we from the actual 7 kilometers? Okay, so let's push on in, see if we can find anything decent. If not, I'll create another instance. I'm not sure what's getting dropped, but I'm not picking anything up. I haven't got the time. Oh dear. Commander, as you know, now help me. Python. Please be deadly or something. My shields are not going too well at the moment, but still. It is deadly. Please be wanted. Ugh. I am. Okay. You could change one of the drag rounds for another incendiary.
3, 2,
To balance out shield and hull damage. Oh yeah, well. Oh, I see what you mean, to make the shields, okay. To help with the shields you mean, yeah? Because right now it's a lot of hull damage and the shields take noticeably longer. I wonder how effective the drag munitions are being at slowing the enemy ships down. Keeping them, you know, more in place than they would otherwise be. Alright, let's go 402 on the pips. If there's anything to go at. Viper. Ugh. Let's check over here, see what there is. That's mining. Oh, it's a Python. This is a really nice Hazres, I have to say. Visually, I mean. I'm not even going to comment on that hitting of the asteroid because it's going to happen so often with this ship when you're turning around, because it wants to keep going in the same direction you were going before. Yeah, again, but only expert.
power plant capacity exceeded.
Now he's backed off now. Come on. Stick around. Stick around, we're having a party.
Under attack. Scan detected. Target shields offline.
Well, there they go. And it looks like his ship has been slowed down, as you can see, so the drag munitions are, well, sorry, his hull's gone. It looks like they did slow down a little bit.
Scan detected.
I guess, I don't know. We'll have to keep having a go and seeing if we can pick up on that. So, Federal assault ship, dangerous. Well, that's a little bit better. Oops, I got my fingers on the wrong keys. It's trying to escape. My ship, not his.
Under attack.
I try and get all the little circles to create the big one, if you know what I mean. And then I know that all my frags are going to hit.
Target shields.
Yeah, that wasn't smart, Mr. Federal.
Flight assist off.
See, I don't know where I'm going now with this.
Flight assist on.
Did I get him? No, 17.
Flight assist off. Scan detected. Flight assist on.
Give me the big circle. Oh, might as well just carry on with the beam now.
Scan detected. Target destroyed.
I see a Fraglicious cannons. Fraglicious cannons. Fraglicious. Right, we've got an expert Python and a deadly gun dropship. No prizes for guessing which one I'm headed to. Oh, he's already chapping. Oh, look at that hull just disappear, my god. That is crazy. Because he had... Did he have full shields when I started firing? Man.
Attack. Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
I have to actually point the ship, pitch the ship down just to find out if I've destroyed him or not.
Shields online. Target destroyed.
Man. My last shield ring's holding up.
Scan detected.
What's that? I thought that said therapist. Okay, let's take this guy down, the Python. This shouldn't be too much of a... Should we just... Right, this time let's go frags only, no laser. Oh, I've just seen my ammo situation. Let's forget about that. But don't forget, this is a PvP ship. It's not meant to last ages in a Has-Res. That's not the deal.
Target shields off.
Oh, he boosted before I was able to get the frags off.
Under attack.
Have you seen all the damage that the frags do to the bodywork though? All these little orange holes.
Target cargo dropped.
Yeah, come on, keep shooting your little puny lasers.
Target cargo dropped.
No, I'm not interested in your cargo, mate. I'm a scrap metal merchant, so I want your ship.
Flight assist on.
12%. This might be his last run then. I need
Target destroyed.
I need ammo. Right, do we have nearby? Wow. Okay, McIntyre, 22.7. Fine. Go there. Oh, I don't have any engines. Okay, we're going to have to go through the rings here. Well, They are addictive. I mean, obviously the ammo's run out now, but we have taken on, what, 7, 8 ships, perhaps? And I've been building up a little bit of... Well, we built up nearly 1 million just there. And I did 620 when I did the first test. It seems to be a pretty good combination, the efficient beam. I think... I think taking down a PvP ship with prismatic shields might take a little while, but if their shields do go down and they decide to stick it out, they're going to get, I think they're going to get some serious damage with these weapons. Let's see with what you said, if we can put another incendiary on. I'll maybe do that later this weekend and try and help get the shields down a little bit quicker. Hull damage is clearly very efficient, so I'm happy with that. And of course, if people want to play the ramming game and their shields go down before mine, well, I don't know, because I mean, you know, I'm fighting against their weapons as well, whatever they might have. But I've got to get my shield boosters done. I might actually do what you said, Kathina, which a bit later on in the week, perhaps, or at the weekend, I may swap the shield boosters off the Corvette for now, as I'm not using it. Yeah. And just put them on this to experiment with. Still need to engineer the bulkheads though. Not sure if I have the materials for that. I may have. But I haven't lost my shields yet, so it wouldn't have made a difference there. Yeah, it's coming on, isn't it? It's coming on okay. I mean, once the shields are done and the bulkheads are done, then it's probably time to put her up against another ship. Commander ship, I mean, a human. I've already got 2 people who want to have a go at me. Andy and Commander Bonehead, so give it a try. See how she goes. I'm still not convinced that fast thrusters were the way to go with this. No, I couldn't get it in. Damn it. Normally I do a little twist with a bit of thrust and it corrects that, but not with this big bugger. The thrusters are fighting against me at the moment. I don't know why. I'll have to put the main ones on. I'm caught up here somehow. Oh shit. You can't get a cutter in sideways. What are you doing? I have to come out of the game. I don't want to get my ship destroyed. Sorry. Is that cheating? Nah. What the hell was all that about? save speed. Okay, no thrust, just boost from 10 kilometers out. Oh, and I'm way too far out. Calm down, Rusty, calm down. You definitely don't want to have a go. Oh, Andy, what if it was a case of stopping firing at 50% hull? No destructions. Whoever gets to 50% hull first loses. Actually, the problem is it's difficult to control these frags because I don't know how much damage one volley is going to do. And if I'm going to be firing the trigger like hell, yeah, I see your point. Okay, EB, you're welcome about the stream, no problem. Enjoy your trip back into the bubble. And let's have a look and see what we're looking at in terms of, our restock. 8,000. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. They all didn't run out, so say about 9,000 credits to restock everything, more or less. Okay, well, I can afford to pay the fine because I've just racked up a nice amount there. And there we go. All right. Well, we are just 10 minutes short of 3 hours, so I'm going to call it a day there, guys. I hope you've seen the potential behind double shot frag cannons now. So if you ever want to try them out, now you know what they're like. So yeah, let's keep working on the ship and see where she ends up. Shield boosters, I think, are the next priority because there's 6 of those to do, and oh, man, I'm gonna have to collect some materials for those, and especially if I'm looking at experimentals on them. Can you get experimentals on boosters? I don't know, but either way, I will have a look at what I need, and I will start gathering materials for boosters, and we'll see what we get this up to, because right now we are on what? Shield health is 3,000. I'll probably get that up into the 4s once the boosters are done, I would say. Armor is 5,100. Pretty good. Resistances are pretty good on the armor. Pretty crap on the thermal, on the shields, but that will change with the boosters. So, looking forward to it. Okay. Well, there we go. My next live stream may be sometime this week, which is going to be the Euro Truck simulator, because I want to do one of those, and back to Elite Dangerous on Friday. So everybody have a great weekend and a good week if I don't see you before then, and yeah, take care. Thanks for watching, commenting, being here, the whole thing. Hi Rainer, they need more power. Yes, more. There's never enough. Alright, take care guys, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye for now.